Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, July 2nd. We're looking at the market profile of the SPY ETF here on Window Trader. And with just under 5 minutes to go before the job report, unemployment number coming out, they've decided to take this market higher, and we've been trading above yesterday's high all morning. Now, we'll see what happens in 5 minutes, but remember I said last night the price probe was L's high. We closed all the way down here. I said we do not know if it's accepted or rejected until A period. Well, unless the market decides to pull back tremendously, we might have an accepted price probe. So again, that's why it's so important to wait to the following day. So let's go over destinations prior to that number coming out. Now, for the upside, we'll still use yesterday's high of 311.89 as of right now as our first destination to the upside. Then we have 312.11, the price probe from June 23rd. 313.13 right now is our pre-market high. 313.50, 11 wide from the 23rd, and 314.50, which is a weekly high. And if this market goes higher and takes that out, that's a possibility of a couple of things. It's a possibility of an inside week up and an outside week up if we were to close above it. Amazing stuff. Above that, 315.64 weekly high, and then that filling a gap of 318.22, a 258-point gap from June 11th. For the downside right now, we'll use yesterday's high again in case we gap higher of 311.89. Then we have our pre-market low of 311.80, 311.70 the price probe, 310.45, 11 wide from yesterday, 310.30 our afternoon pullback low in H and K, and 309.07 yesterday's low. We'll give one more, 307.92 price probe from the 30th. So what I'm going to do now is go to the charts and look at those quickly. And then when we come back, it'll be 8:30, and we can see what this market is doing. So right now, monthly is one time framing up for 2 months. Very healthy. We're above May's high, right? We closed. Now our next goal is 313.84, March's high. So again, bulls trying to take control here and get back above there. Weekly. Again, it's a 6-week balance. We took out last week's low to the downside, barely. Now with the last day to go in the week, they're attempting to get to the other side of last week's high and possibly take it out. That's still a lot of work to be done, but if they're able to do that, it's an inside week up and possibly outside week up if we close above 314.50. Now, if we do not take it out and we close inside, even though we took out last week's low by just a little bit, I'm going to basically call this another inside week, which would mean 2 inside weeks in a row, 6-week balance. The water is boiling in the pot. The spring is tightening. We should get some kind of good movement to the upside or downside when we come out of those inside weeks. Daily. I called it balance to up. Yes, we took out the 5-day balance. We closed a penny above it. Right now, we're trading $2 above it. So if we're able to take out yesterday's high, it will firmly be up. It would firmly be one-time framing up for 3 days. We filled one island reversal gap yesterday. We still have the other one up here. Now, let's go back to the profile and see what happens here at 8:30. So here we are. So we're 20 seconds to go prior to 8:30. So let's talk as this is about to come out. Right now, gap rules would apply. 311.89, we're trading 312.60. That's a decent sized gap. If we were to open around here, I would take a call position using M's high as my out, or possibly the price probe, right? It's only 20-cent difference, so I think I would probably use both of those as my out. Now, The number just came out. We just popped up. We just made a new pre-market high. I didn't see any numbers. It doesn't matter. I don't care what the numbers are. This is going to tell me everything I need to know. Now, the higher we go, gap rules applying are going to not be as powerful as if we were 70 cents to $1 higher, right? The higher we go, the more risk is on buying the opening right away, worrying about a counter auction. So right now we're trading at 314.20. They continue to go higher. I gave you that other destination. That's going to be a very visual point. 314.50 is last week's high. Right now, 314.30 is our pre-market high. You think that's a coincidence? Absolutely not. There are no coincidences in trading. So I would expect some kind of speed bump there as the bears defend that. If they can't defend it, then the next one will be the other weekly high of 315.64. And then that huge gap, still there, 258 ticks up to 318.22. So if we open around the 314.50 level, I would probably take a put play, not because the market's bad, but because I would look for some kind of counter auction. If it gets accepted above there, I'm out, and then I'd probably take another put play around the 315.50 level against the other weekly high and the gap. Again, just to see a counter auction. If we are to pull back and open approximately $1 higher than yesterday's high, I will then take a call play using either the gap or the price probe from yesterday as my out. Right now, pre-market volume 1.2 million, so nothing great, but there's still an hour to go. Again, if you're in CamelbackTrading.org's voice channel room, you will be getting up-to-the-minute updates, what we're looking to do before the opening and throughout the trading day. Have a great day trading. Good luck, and we'll recap the day and the week at 4 p.m.